This might be why you feel late when hitting ground strokes. There's a chance that when the opponent hits the ball to you, you're rotating your body using a unit turn, but waiting halfway through the unit turn until the ball bounces. And then when the ball bounces, you begin the swing again, meaning you have a built-in pause in your swing. I see it all the time. Players will split step, they'll begin the unit turn, but right here they'll stop, wait for the ball to bounce, and then begin their swing again. And that's fine when the ball lands by the service line and you have tons of time after the bounce to get back into the swing of things. But if the ball comes deep, even if it's slow, if the ball comes deep, we got to take it on the rise, right? We're going to have very little time after the bounce. People feel rushed. And it's because we use the bounce as a mechanism of continuing the swing. The bounce means nothing. The ball bounces on its way to the contact. That's what matters, timing the contact. So try this. Split step, start your unit turn, but just keep the swing continuous and don't stop the swing until the finish. Split step, it's continuous, and then the finish, it stops. Rather than turn, wait, and then you feel rushed. This is actually the number one reason why players cannot take a ball on the rise. Players can hit the ball out of the air. Like if you're a coach and you feed ground strokes to someone, they're at the service line, but you feed the ball to them in the air and you ask them to hit a ground stroke, they can do it with no problem because there's no bounce. So now their brain only pays attention to the contact. But when you add a bounce, all of a sudden the brain says, well, I got to worry about the bounce. And then they wait for the bounce and then they continue their swing after. It's no different on the backhand. And you might be watching this going, Ryan, there's no chance I do this. Really? I've been teaching tennis now for 27 years. 95% of the people who make this mistake have no idea, and they'll argue that they're not making this mistake. Then you pull out the camera and they're like, oh, I didn't realize this. Split step, continuous swing, and the racket never pauses, whether you're a two-hander or a one-hander. Now, what I am not saying is that the swing should be fast. Players misconstrue speed and the speed of the racket with the continuation of the racket and the racket not pausing. I can walk continuously, very slowly. Being continuous doesn't mean fast, and it doesn't mean the same rate of speed. You can go a little slower on the take back and then faster when you hit. Slower on the take back and then faster in the hit. There is an exception to this, and the exception doesn't prove the rule wrong, but there is an exception. If your opponent hits the ball super high, that's when you can turn and wait, because if the ball is really high in the air and you've got to wait an hour for it to come down, how are you going to keep a continuous swing in that scenario? But that's like a once a set kind of situation. Learn a continuous swing ground stroke. Go out and film yourself from the back view. When you begin the turn, see if the swing stays continuous. You'll notice your ability to handle deep shots and off the rise shots like you never have before. Now, if you're tired of lugging around your old and outdated ball machine, then just make your tennis friends jealous and get the Proton Ball Machine by Hydrogen Sports. And right now you can get free shipping in the USA when you use my link. It's in the description. You'll find it in the first comment. You'll also see it on the screen at the end of this video. The Proton is fully programmable using its intuitive app. In fact, you control it using your smartphone or watch. It holds up to 100 balls and weighs less than 20 pounds. To see how truly amazing this ball machine is, and to get free shipping when you order one, be sure to use my link. So click right there to check out the Proton Ball Machine, and with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. Work on continuous ground strokes, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Riddy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.